Hi, my name is Erin, and you're watching Straight from the Headphone Jack. This is a bi-weekly vlog and video series where I review concerts and newly released albums that I've been experiencing over the past week. This week we're going to be talking about 5 different albums. We're going to be talking about Wild World by Bastille, Young as the Morning, Old as the Sea, Sleepless EP by Breathe Carolina, Tidal Wave by Taking Back Sunday, and Polar Similar by Norma. Let's take a listen.
Just synapses firing in our brains. When you caught me deep.
When the darkest winter comes, oh, and I will be with you to feel the California sun. Oh, and I will be with you in the nighttime when it's through. Oh, I'll go anywhere with you.
Okay, so now that you have an idea of what we're talking about, let's jump into it. First off, Wild World by Bastille. This album was amazing, except it was really, really long. There was 19 tracks. 19! Great follow-up to Pompeii. It's a very creative album. There's tons of snippets of like old TV shows, old movies, old news broadcasts, and it just really adds to the creative outlet of the entire album. Overall, I'd have to give Bastille a 4.5 out of 5 stars, so way to go. Young as the Mountain, Old as the Sea by Passenger. I loved every single bit of it. The title track, Young as the Mountain, Old as the Sea, will take you on a journey around the freaking world. It's awesome. It talks about all these different aspects of Europe. It's phenomenal. There's a lot of good chord progressions in here, and with the lyrics, they're very simple, but the delivery makes them sound so deep. Lots of love, lots of adventure. You really can't go wrong with this album. It's going to be playing in my car for the next 2 weeks, so I give this album a 4.8 out of 5 stars. Tidal Wave by Taking Back Sunday. Who'd have thought that Taking Back Sunday would still be a band 10 years later after Louder Now? Really went back to their punk rock roots. I don't think I've seen a band hit the punk rock roots this hard in a really long time, especially a band that was very well known in the scene. The ending of the album was not that great. The last 2 songs were pretty good. Other than that, fantastic album all around. I was pretty pleased with it. All in all, it's still like the regular Taking Back Sunday stuff. You want to just dance like an idiot and scream it at the top of your lungs. Overall, 4.0 out of 5 stars. Sleepless EP by Breathe Carolina. This is their follow-up to Savages, and it's a pretty interesting follow-up. It's done completely different. It's more of a party album that you can listen to, so you definitely want to rave to this entire album. Nights gave me chills. It was so amazing. Just all of the drops, the voices, everything was just beautiful. And it's the only song that David is singing on. Come on, David, you have a gorgeous voice. Please sing again. Just because Kyle's gone doesn't mean you have to just leave. I See the Sky is definitely a powerful song. It will make you feel invincible, ladies. You need to listen to this while you're putting your makeup on in the morning. It is so good. You will feel like a very powerful woman. If you look at the album cover really, really closely, you can see that this is definitely the nightlife follow-up to Savages, because you can see it on the flag. It says Savages. It's pretty awesome. This is the perfect nightlife follow-up. Overall, 3.8 out of 5 stars. Good job. Polar Similar by Norma. This album is life. I'm loving everything about this album. Obviously, this album is portraying a lot of abuse in different ways, so Corey really brought the darkness out in this album. So, get ready for that, but overall, super powerful. Tons of interludes. It really adds to the overall characteristic of the song, kind of like with Bastille, and using a lot of the old radio, old broadcasts, and old TV shows and old movies, this definitely adds a lot more color. It's like a segue into deeper and darker places. Jesse from Brand New, if you had anything to do with the last 2 tracks, we want to know, because it sounds like you had something to do with those last 2 tracks. I see that we're still using major minor 7ths, Norma Jean. It's a good way to brand yourself. Overall, 4.5 out of 5 stars. Brilliant job, guys. Way to go. That's it. There's also a more in-depth review in my written blog on straightfromtheheadphonejack.com. If you have an album you'd like me to review, you can email me at reviewthis@straightfromtheheadphonejack.com. That's it. That's all I've got. Cadence.